bro. I messaged his booker because I saw him at Amfest. I don't know if you guys know this story. I told it before, but I know we got a lot of new viewers here. So roughly 2-3 months ago, I'm in Arizona, right, for America Fest, Amfest, right? As you guys know, it's a big conservative convention. So I'm there, and I see Brandon Tatum. So I go up to him, and I'm like, yo, I didn't even have a camera. I should have, like, put a camera on or something, but I thought that was whack. Like, I'm going to have a man-to-man conversation with him. I'm not going to, like, go in and with a camera in his face on some weirdo shit. Like, I legitimately, because you guys know me, man. I'm not like an internet guy, right? So I go up to him, and I say, you know, Frank, what are you doing? You eating something?
What is he doing? What is he chewing?
He was chewing on cardboard. Can you throw this out? Yeah, I don't want him to eat that. Okay, sorry guys. So I go up to him and I say, bro, why am I a fraud, right? Because as you guys know, he had made a bunch of videos calling us fresh and fraud, right? And I really dislike that. And the reason why is because you guys know me. I do everything in my power to be very transparent with you guys, whether it's with my cryptocurrency investments, my real estate, what I do behind the scenes, you know, what I, you know, my gym routines, everything. I'm very, very transparent about everything. Hell, you guys, you know, for the longest time, me and Angie would do our shows together. So to me, I look at it like I'm like the complete opposite of fraud because you guys see everything that I'm doing. Like you guys see everything that I'm doing. I allow more access to my life than other creators, right? You like Anus and Reach don't allow any of this stuff because when you do, guess what? We find out that Anus is getting fucking pegged, right? Like there's a reason why these weirdo niggas don't let you into their life. So I find it interesting that he was calling us fresh and fraud, and he got that from Abba and Preach, by the way, who don't show anyone their life because when they do, you find out that guys like Abba are literally getting pegged. So I took a point of contention with that. So I went to Tatum and I was like, bro, what's the problem here? Why do you call us fresh and fraud? Like, we're the opposite of that. And he said there were 3 main things he didn't like. First, he didn't like how I talked to the girls on the show. He didn't like my idea of polygamy. And then the third one was, I'm trying to think what the third one was, bro. I forget what the third one was, but it had something to do with like the way we run our show, right? Nothing to do with like authenticity. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, we can have a discussion on this. Like, I explained to him the concept of like polygamy or having multiple women. I said, you just need to be able to do it. If the guy wants to have multiple women, that's fine. If he wants to be monogamous, that's fine. I tell y'all all the time, it's about choice. It's about you as the man are in a position where you choose what you want to do. If you want to have multiple women or you want to have one girl, that's fine. But you pick it. Because let's be honest here, most men are monogamous by necessity. They're not monogamous by choice. They're monogamous by necessity. Their girl runs the relationship. She tells him what to do, etc. She's the boss. So I say, look, you need to stay the attractive man that she fell in love with, right? Continue to go to the gym, to keep doing what you're doing, whatever. So he's like, oh, okay, I can understand that. I was like, all right. And then as far as like the way I speak to the women, I was telling them like, women have a point of contention with the way information is conveyed versus what information is conveyed. They interpret information completely differently. And when you see me talking to a woman poorly or rudely, 9 out of 10 times that's because she's been annoying or, you know, problematic for the entire show, you know, for hours, right? People see the clips and think like, that's how I start the show off. No, bro, I'm always very polite to the girls. You guys saw, we had 4 girls on, right? Black girls, and we had a great conversation. No issues at all, right? So it's not that I'm like in here saying like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and plot on these women. I'm like, no, man, I genuinely do try to have like good conversation with them. It's just that there's always like some girls that come in trying to start problems or be a pain in the ass, and that's just what ends up happening. So, and we had this conversation like there was a crowd of people surrounding us, by the way, just so you guys know. As we were having this conversation, people recognized who I was and they recognized him and they started kind of gathering around. But it was peaceful and amicable, like it really was. And we spoke for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then his video person was like, oh, do you guys want to like go on camera and talk about this? I was like, cool, I'm down to do it. But he said no, because I think he was wrapping up. To his defense, it was like 5 p.m. and he had been there all day. So he didn't want to turn the cameras back on and go, which I'll give him that I'll give him that. But yeah, we were supposed to do something. I told him, sure. His booker got my information, and nothing. So it is what it is, man. I think